this episode is recorded because there's a problem of internet at like CasaDelRogue. So it's going to be directly uploaded to YouTube. So sorry for those on Twitch who are following the series, but there'll be maybe a little bit of a segment missing. But if you're not, I will put a note on the chat to make sure nobody is missing that video. So we are going to simply continue our exploration and carry on with our gameplay of Assassin's Creed Odyssey with the following quest. So the quest we are following right now is the Battle of Pylos, and we have to talk to a Spartan officer on the beach. So this is where we are at present. We are about 3 kilometers away. So let's have a look on the map if there's any kind of fast travel available to us. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Let's have a look. Where do we need to go? Where do we need to go? In that direction. Okay, and the answer is not really. Which is fine. We haven't been in that area very often, so we might just as well go forwards and do a little bit of an exploration on the way. So we are now around
Let's move.
75 hours of gameplay within the standard gameplay. I think it's 85 hours on AC Odyssey in total. We are level 41 and yeah, we are about 60% in the main storyline, so we passed by the half point already. So it's possible that there's about maybe 9 chapters, maybe 10 chapters in Odyssey. I'm not sure. We'll see. And yeah, it's been like such a great adventure so far. I absolutely love it, and I just kind of reconnected with the game only a few weeks back. So it's been a long time coming for this game, and I hope we can finish the main storyline at some point in the next, I don't know, 20 hours maybe. That'll be good. I think that will be the right ratio. I think 20 hours should do it. So that's probably another 10 sessions of 2 hours, or a little bit less than that. We'll see. We'll see. Plus, I mean, there's so many other things we can do around it. There's so many complementary quests we can explore, DLCs even we haven't even started to look at. So yeah, it's oh wow, interesting. Okay, so clearly there's a fire near the port where I'm supposed to be embarking. That is so cool. So cool. Okay. And that really pops out that kind of amber fire against the blue of the sea of there. Brilliant stuff. Oh. My horse is taking a quite a strenuous ride. Alright, so Athenian leadership over there. So I've made some research, right? And I was wondering which side Kassandra was supposed to be taking, and if there was a clear cut on this, what was the impact on gameplay, etc, etc. And from what I gathered, a lot of people have the same question. A lot of people are a little bit confused about what the game wants them to do when regarding loyalty and allegiance, and it feels like other ways, because you are a mercenary, you are not so much about taking sides as much as facilitating, helping, or supporting the efforts of or one or the other, or one and the other. Now you can, if you do that to do so, affect the resources of certain areas, and help one army or the other to... This is really kind of gloom, isn't it, this area? So you can help one army or the other to conquer the other territories because you help diminish their fortifications or their wealth or their ability to feed. But it feels like there is no impact on narrative. Either you decide to completely side with Athenians or Sparta. It's not conditional to the ongoing chapters of the game, or you know, how the storyline will unfold. So yeah, that's what I figured with, you know, going on Reddit a little bit or online and trying to understand really if I was missing something, or if the game had no agency, or no more agency than that with regard to taking sides in the world of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It doesn't feel to be the case. You are a mercenary, so you are kind of... Your job is to facilitate, to deliver, to help, to accommodate somehow. And one army or the other, even if you are the Spartans, they might attack you on sight in certain areas. So it's not like you're going to reduce your level of exposure or reduce the amount of negative encounter you will have if you are deciding to help them specifically. And the same will the same will be true to the Athenians as well. But yeah, let me know if it's something you've also identified as being a question as part of your gameplay. And what is your take on this? Did you side with the Spartan, or did you decide to go with the Athenians, or maybe both, or maybe none of them? That's a little bit more like me. That would be like, okay, I'm not sure. I want to follow the line of Kassandra and now being a Spartan and having a citizenship and all that stuff. So I think it's morally right to be an ally to your people. But at the same time, if they are starting to throw arrows at me or start to be a little bit offensive, I'm going to defend myself and obviously confront them if they are really hostile. It's gonna be, you know, it might be a problem. So yeah, this may be a missed opportunity in that with regard to game design. If you know, you kind of, a little bit like in Red Dead 2 actually, if you try to redeem yourself in some ways, then maybe there should be some kind of consequences to it. Like for example, okay, well, you know what, they're cool. I'm not gonna, like, okay, yeah, no problem. I'm fine with this. I'm not going to engage in combat with people like this. They are, or NPCs like this. They're non-aggressive to me. No problem. But those who clock awareness and suddenly take their blades out, then, I mean, at this point they mean business, right? So they demonstrate hostility basically, and they are coming for you. So you can't. I mean, you can run away, but I think depending on how tough they are, it might just be a case of, you know, getting into duel and you know, yeah, sorting things the way Kassandra knows how to solve things. Problem solving, one blade and one arrow at a time. That's Kassandra sometimes. Okay, so I didn't. Yeah. I see. That was a poor keystroke at my expense, and I didn't mean to, and I triggered a hostile reaction for good reasons. So sometimes, yeah, I'm also the problem. I'm also the problem of that situation. Okay, what's going on? Oh, okay. Okay. So a bit more of this. Excellent. So I wasn't expecting so much of a battle here, but here we are. And that's also a recall of the first chapter we had, the 300 chapter. There we go. It's perfect because I'm also trying to practice my parry a little bit more better, and I'm trying to avoid. Trying to do a little bit better in terms of the parry. Kind of avoiding, you know. There we go. Easy peasy, we got this. Okay, what do we have here? Another one. I mean, this is really well managed. I'm gonna be honest, I'm so impressed by the... Oh. I'm really impressed by the game engine in this kind of environment. It's really well managed. Really well managed. This kind of sense of chaos, etc. It doesn't lag too much. I think there's a little lag in frames sometimes in this kind of situation, but it's really good. That's my brother. Oof.
This fight is between you and me.
And it is one you cannot win.
Oh, do we have to do this?
Dies. His blood is in your hands.
His, yours, and every one of your friends.
Are you mad? We can still stop.
No! We will not stop!
I don't want to kill you, Alexios, but I will stop you.
My name is Demos!
So both of them have this kind of like almost incredible powers, like both brothers and sisters are... It's almost like the Ooh. Yeah, I have the feeling they are very alike actually. They would be both sides of the same coin. They're both descendant of Leonidas. They both have magical ability, so it's gonna be a difficult.
One of us will die.
Isn't that the point?
I found Mother.
Finally reunited, only to lose each other again!
Okay. What just happened? What just happened? Okay, he took a tree. I took a tree. I'm not sure what's coming next for us now. Mind you, there's a part that we haven't quite explored, which is the underworld as well. So we might have a oh, trophy earned, legend in the making, chapter 7. We are progressing, people. Okay, then maybe this is it. Maybe we're gonna go in this kind of realm in between. I have the feeling it's gonna be something a little bit mystical. That's my take on that. That would make sense, and that both of them have this kind of superhuman mythological abilities is making a lot of sense. Okay, let's see. Let's find out. Here we are. I would check if we finished chapter 7 or if we just started it. I think we just started it, but no, it would make sense we finished it. Actually, yeah. Yeah, otherwise you wouldn't get the trophy, so yeah, makes sense.
I don't know what you were thinking back there.
What? Trying to save you?
That's not what that was. I told you to stay out of my way. Yet here you are.
So what? I'm a prisoner until I'm killed?
That's the plan. Or I could come in there and end you anytime I please. But before that, tell me what you know.
I thought your cultists told you everything. Sounds like you're on their side, but they're not on yours.
You think I'm just a puppet? Then prove it to me. Tell me why I'm on the wrong side. Convince me. I dare you.
What do you want to know?
Everything you claim to be true. But after this, I kill you. Why was I abandoned that night on the mountain?
Ask the people who want me dead. Who treat you like a fucking god.
You dare insult the ones who didn't leave me to die?
They were the ones who sent you over that cliff.
I gave them victory! They would throw away their champion? Malaka!
They use you as their weapon, but as soon as you lose your edge, you're out.
Either way, where others saw a weakling, the cult saw something different.
Ep10 said you wouldn't survive. You wouldn't be a good Spartan.
Is that what she said?
She wasn't wrong. There's not an honorable bone in your body.
Malaka! And your bones are made of gold? They threw off the wrong child! I'm glad to be nothing like you.
Listen, after you and the Elder fell, they threw me off Mount Taietos too. Pater let me go. It was his duty.
You were abandoned too?
Yes,
But we both survived. Against their wishes.
we did. We're alive.
Maybe it serves them right.
Okay.
Deimos, we've been searching for you, and you are here. In the gutter. I heard shouting.
It's nothing. Leave. Now!
This was not your action to take, boy.
I am not your puppet. And you are not my master.
Of course, champion. Any indiscretion I won't repeat.
Well, we definitely had a bit of an influence on him. We persuaded him a little bit.
Keep in mind, you put yourself in the cell.
I don't recall doing that.
You have to understand. This is all for Athens, Kassandra. Pericles would have impoverished the entire city. The people were living in squalor.
So you had him murdered?
You can't find the perfect yolk without breaking some of the quail's eggs. He wasn't right for us.
Then you'll do things differently than Pericles.
Friends flank my every side. The people trust in me. They know my every decree and law will be to their benefit. And they will delight in what I have planned.
Come into the cell. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Let's see what happens.
Fortunately for me, there are other fires I need to extinguish. I have heard word of revolt.
Already? That was fast.
I have a plan. They can't revolt if they're dead.
I don't
Okay.
know how you can take on a band of rebels if you refuse to fight this one.
The act itself is out of my hands. The vote has been cast. What did I tell you? The people have given me their blessing. I use their power.
That's not democracy.
The people have chosen their destiny, Kassandra. They've chosen me.
Fuck you, Kleon.
I'm not alone in this. The people of Athens have spoken without me lifting a finger. That is how you treat rebellion.
They don't know what they're agreeing to.
The cult wins, Kassandra. Now, I have to see about the boat heading to Mytilene. Its people are in for a rude awakening.
Here we go. Here we go.
By the power of the gods, halt!
Oh,
Good timing.
Interesting.
sweet enough. Ah,
Death may be the greatest of human blessings after all.
Socrates will have no time for this. Let's go. Yeah, we'll come back for the philosophical lesson.
At least you tried.
Surely it's the thought that counts. Thank the gods you are alive, Kassandra.
If those guards are not the last, I say we need to leave and do so quickly.
Wait. We need to talk about Kleon.
Socrates is onto that Malaka. We know what he is doing.
Be brief. Her equipment, Varnavas.
Oh, you carried my gear. Thank you so much. Thank you, Barnabas.
Varnavas. Cassandra, meet us at Pericles' residence. There we'll discuss all we know.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
The steps to the Parthenon are long and built on corpses.
Oh, look at this. Whoa, getting closer. What do we know? The ghosts control both sides of the war, and the ghosts control Athenian politics. There we go. Ha! Nah, is that Kleon? Yeah. Okay, that's some artifact fragments. Now where's my dude? Ha! Let's see where he is now. Where is he going to be? Where are you hiding? Okay, we're gonna follow the road to Doing time quest completed. Nice. New resistance. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna do that. Okay. Quests. So we are on the uprising chapter, and that will be this one here. Okay, great. Really nice, really nice. Like, you couldn't expect that little prison to be where it is. I like that very much. It's like almost Eden. It's very smart. Really good design. I think the entire kind of urban environment is incredibly well designed. Maybe better than Mirage actually, which was almost completely dedicated to a urban experience or urban adventure. I find Odyssey is a little bit more diverse and a little bit more thought through, maybe. Yeah.
You made it.
Of course I did.
Barnabas was ready to go after you again.
Like he said, it's the thought that counts, right?
Apparently. Come, the others are waiting. We were worried you wouldn't make it.
Kleon will have to do more than that to stop me. What's all this?
We've begun working on a plan to take down Kleon.
Although I hardly call it a plan. Lots of talking, not much action.
So, you're taking down Kleon. Tell me the plan.
It won't be simple. His death would disrupt the peace and be worse for Athens.
He's right. We must discredit him first.
Aristophanes apparently has some play he thinks will do the job.
Some play? It is so much more than that.
Oh, don't get your tunic in a twist. I just don't see why we can't all love each other. It's so much more fun that way.
What's so special about the play? Will your famous orange ape impression be making an appearance?
Ha! Funnily enough, that was the inspiration.
Isn't it a risk to show him in a bad light in front of his admirers?
I think the play will change their minds. Good art is risky, but my plan will work.
We can't just sit around. Kleon is sending a boat to Mytilene to kill the people there.
The people trust Kleon. They'll vote for whatever action he puts forth.
But that does not mean we plan to do nothing.
Taking down Kleon won't be easy.
But with your help, it will be possible.
The resistance quest completed. Okay, so what's now? Multiple quests accepted. Is there any of them that we can maybe start with? Or?
I should have stayed. Someone needed to stop Kleon.
Fools look backwards in times like these. And you're no fool. For now, we work to save Mytilene.
So that's what all this is? Some kind of plan?
Ever since I heard Kleon speak of Mytilene, I have known something was wrong, and I've been taking steps to find out just what.
Your plan sounds promising.
One of my students is posing as a guard at the Acropolis. Apparently, Kleon is hiding something there, and has been meeting others in secret.
That's a bold move.
Desperate times.
If you believe there's something at the Acropolis that'll help, I'll find it.
I expect you'll find the proof you need of his offenses.
Where do you need me to go?
To the western section of the Acropolis Sanctuary.
Anything else you can tell me about where to look?
What I know is Kleon's always loved the statue of Athena.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Let's go.
I'll find something at the Acropolis that Kleon won't be able to deny.
Good. I'm headed soon to speak in front of the people at the Pnyx. If you find anything that can help, meet me there.
I'll be quick.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like the I like the fact okay.
Finally, someone who's willing to have some fun. I'm not sure how many more times I can take Socrates rejecting me.
I'm sure you'll get through it.
Perhaps you can help take my mind off it.
I could always use a bit more fun.
I knew it. Let the walls sing with the echoes of our passion as all tension melts from our bodies.
Well, you know, Kassandra is always game.
I could use some relaxing.
Say no more.
Save the world, but also so much for discretion. Okay, now I'm ready to fight.
In times of war, a little bit of fun goes a long way.
Okay. Okay, so let's go and catch up with our own quest line. Okay, so let's have a look here. I'm gonna pay the bounties. Oh, they're getting expensive. Only one? Excuse me, sir. Only one bounty down for that amount of money? Oh, it feels like. Okay, I can't. Okay, so it's definitely narrative here. So we are hunted down in purpose. It's not a it's not because of our ongoing situation or because we got into trouble, but it's more to do with the story itself. Okay, no problem. Yeah, well, we can climb this, yeah, shall we? Shouldn't take much time. Ikaros, my eagle.
I need to stay hidden. This looks like somewhere Kleon would come.
Okay, so at present we have a couple of things here to keep in mind. First is that not good. Right away. Yeah, I missed my I kind of missed my my jumping Bon. Okay.
Got you now.
No, you don't. Okay. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. I might flee. I might flee because there's far too many people around me, and I'm gonna have to. See what I mean? They are tracking me down. So, and I need to be anonymous. I need to be anonymous to access the next checkpoint. So okay, let's do something like this. I can't meditate. Okay. Okay. Now meditation is another way to pass time. Is to create an ellipse in the game, so you can change day for night, and it kind of. It's helpful when you want to use a bit more stealth, for example. Although I'm not 100% sure it's always super relevant with regard to AI behavior, although it could be. But it's nice to, you know, if you need to accelerate the passage of time, you can do that. Meditation doesn't bring a lot. I don't think. Maybe kind of recharge you a little bit. Sorry, I wake up. But yeah, it's not. Here we go. So now they're gonna come back to the loop. The AI has stopped looking for me, and they're going to come back to their traditional loop. They come back to get a bit of a reset. Apart from the mercenary, who is clearly on my back. So we're just gonna wait a little bit more. We'll see if anybody can clear this area, and when it's there, then I will be able to access the quest point that is seen over there. But that's yeah, that's kind of a lot, isn't it? Okay, that could be a good one. Ah. Ah, okay, this is what the thing is. Okay. I got you. Okay, sorry, we're gonna do this again. Another way to do it is to create a distraction some other ways. But if the okay. You know, I should have actually meditate. Actually, that would have completely diffused the problem. So we're gonna do that. So the quest is called Unearthing the Truth, and the first task is find proof of Kleon's corruption. What can be used to discredit Kleon? So the idea is here is sort of knocking him down is to discredit him. Sorry. God, there's so many of them. We're gonna wait for them to again reset, and once we're done, we're gonna you know, go through the passage of time. We're gonna accelerate things. We're gonna create that ellipse. Okay. No, this should be okay. Okay, I'm still investigating for some reason. It's a bit of a pickle to stay stuck like this. Now you can obviously, you know, create a distraction, take this somewhere else, but I think I have the feeling the game would not let me investigate if they're looking for me, even if it's in the vicinity of this area. I don't think it's gonna work out. Okay. Here we go. So that should reset the NPC loops right now. It will put everybody back on their own journey, and now I should be able to. Oh, funny. There's something like this.
Muddy tracks.
There we go.
Probably came from someone in the garden. This shovel looks recently used.
No.
So to get the key, I need to find the commander Pylos.
There we go. So far so good.
The price on your head means you can't hide.
Ah.
Have you found their trail? No. Eyes and ears open.
There's a buried chest in Kren's garden, but it's locked. Okay. Okay, so we moved on actually.
Goddess of war and wisdom.
We're good, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're not so good. We're not so good, so good. Okay. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Kassandra, stop crouching, come on. It's not gonna be easy because now I'm gonna have a saddle of them. Ah. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, damn. Okay, well, so we need to be a little bit more discreet, clearly, not to actually get caught by 100 of gods. Could be a good strategy. Okay. Now, I like the idea that the discredit can be as powerful as the execution in the mind of, you know, the strategic surrounding of Kassandra, because it means if you discredit an individual of power, like in that game, it feels like it's the environment that will reject that person instead of being completely affected by it or weakened by the removal of that individual by force. They can come to a conclusion that this person wasn't fit for the leadership of that group, etc. So I think it's really smart. It's a really smart concept. It means that you have to be a little bit more strategic and things take their courses as you are setting up the evidence to discredit that particular character. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so.
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
Oh, we're back here. Okay, okay. Okay, one.
Muddy tracks. Probably came from someone in the garden.
Okay, number two.
This shovel looks recently used.
There's a lot of them. That's a lot of them. Now, okay, technically, you could say, well, we know our guy is over there, right? So why not just go there and take him down or confront him?
What do you see? Report.
I've not found the trail, sir.
Keep moving. We'll find them.
Coming for you, Mistios.
Coming for ya. But it won't be the case necessarily because the checkpoint will trigger the spawning of NPCs. So it's not like there's necessarily a lot of linearity within the behavior of NPC. They're kind of spawned on your way to meet the requirement of the quest in the way as well. I mean, it would take a lifetime to actually script a game like this. But it's true, you can follow NPCs in that game, and you will see that they get on with their own days. They're doing chores, then they're coming back home. They have a bit of social interaction, and they're coming back home. Some of them do. Whilst in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, or no, Shadows, it's not the case. They are just here to build a form of decorum around your character more than them to be having their own kind of almost existence in the game. I have to be careful. Is he safe enough? Come on. Okay. So that's us. So that should have triggered exactly the other point. So what are we going to do, right? We're going to take our chances. I'm going to go far and wide. We're going to go as far as we can. We're going to take a big curve around the the palace. I don't want to take my chances on that because I'm not even sure we can actually save. Not sure we can even save at this point. Can we? Can we save? No, we can do a quick save, so. And we have 3 bounty hunters on our backs, so the best thing we can hope for is now I don't really understand why I'm having to take down that character. If he's the target, if he's like again like violence in that situation is the only option. I mean, if he has a key on him, or I'm not sure why I'm being readdressed in that direction, to be totally frank, but it feels like this is the only way to go. Now problem is we do have where's my guy? He's over there, right? Should be over there. How far is he? How far is he? Okay, so now I do have the key. I do have the proof. Okay, so we did good. Okay, let's stay here for a quick minute. And something, we're gonna come down this way. I think it's pretty safe to... Oh, is it? I think it's a pretty good approach. Especially if I have 3 mercenaries on my back. We took down about nearly 150 of them throughout gameplay at this point of the game, which is... I didn't really expect that, to be honest. I was only expecting to take the one down on the little board. I can possibly make my way around this. Oh yeah, I have to come back to the chest. Okay, got you. That's fine. We can do that. Should be a problem. Yeah, so I was expecting only to take down the mercenary on the leaderboard. I wasn't expecting 150 of them, but apparently there are 150 of them or more. Okay, so it's gonna get a little bit tricky. I don't want to make any mistakes, but we can go this way. And theoretically, we shouldn't be very far from the chest now in terms of alignment. Where are we? Where's the chest? Now I can come here. Where is it? Oh yes, right behind it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm good. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Okay, we're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna count many dates. Okay. Okay. If we quick, we can get away with it. I think we can go for it.
Socrates was right. This is exactly what we needed.
Okay, we'll come back to the same spots. I think that's pretty good. And we're going to try to escape the situation as quick as we can. There's a bit of a rope here I can use. It's pretty good. They won't see me. Now let's have a look. Where do I need to go? Okay, that's fine. I think that should be okay. It's running in that direction. This one is going away. Okay, that should be fine. We can come back for treasures another day. Okay. Okay, you have to be careful just a little bit. Don't want to get spotted, don't want to get spotted. Oh, come on, Kassandra. Okay, stealth mode. Okay. This guy should be far enough now. I'm gonna do a big loop. And that should be just fine. Come on, that little bad boy. Pop. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Just do a little detour. Here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna pause here for the first segment of that recording, and I will post the second video with the second part.